Morning, my name is Devin Little and this is 100 Family Farms, and this is our farm, or holding, or farmstead, or homestead, or whatever phrase we want to use under the circumstances. In addition to the down the rabbit holes, which deal with very specific slots and topics about science and terms and principles and livestock and plants, the pros and the cons and the ups and the downs, and we go down the rabbit holes of livestock and principles and understandings and aspects and all these both abstract and real things. We also want to share the things that we're doing to make our land better. The programs and the processes that are being successful. The ones that fail miserably. But most importantly, I want to show the joy that we're finding in seeing things grow. And for me, that's the ultimate excitement of this entire process. You know, eating that first and last tomato every single year. Scooping that first scoop of salsa out of the jar that you canned 3 days ago and you just can't wait for it to come to fruition. Sitting around a table at Thanksgiving and actually eating the food that you raised and feeding your family with it. Those moments are going to make all the hours of forking muck and mixing materials into wheelbarrows, because that's where the joy is found, in the improvement, in the experience, and in the process therein. And so as events happen, as lessons learned appear, and as things begin to change, improve, or fail miserably, we're going to want to share those with you. A great example is this pasture field where you can see all the yellow flowers. See, we plowed this last year because this portion of the property had been used just as kind of a grasslands, and it was compressed and extremely dense. So we had it plowed to break up all the clay soil here. And then I sowed it in red clover, and well, look, there's no red clover at all that came up. Instead, I have these lovely yellow flowers known as yellow rockets, an invasive species that shows up in bare land. So rather than lament about what went wrong, we're moving forward. And we're doing so in an effort to be able to build one step at a time. As we talked about in our last event about the equation, in the engineering rule of 3, we've chosen cheap and good, which means we're taking our time to develop the process. And we want you to follow along with us as we try to improve what we're doing. Join us as we improve our garden plot, as we plant trees and shrubs, as we prune, as we navigate livestock conditions and circumstances, where we explore how my beloved wife has helped us collect animals from across the scape in a lot of bizarre and amazing circumstances. The amazing, which is how many of them have been for free and how much we've learned through that process. So join us over the weeks as we continue to give you updates and circumstances, not just in the principles and the practices, but in the application of what we're trying to improve our holding. Keep your eyes open and stay curious. This is My Holding with 100 Family Farms.